Hello my lovely, welcome back to my kitchen. It is such a pleasure coming your way. Today we are baking some yummy sugar bread. This bread, it came out so good. It is soft, chewy and absolutely delicious. And if today is your first time visiting, hello, you are welcome. I hope you consider to join us by subscribing, and if you're a new subscriber, thank you so very much. The first thing I did was to sift the flour. I sifted it because I wanted to break up any lumps that may have formed in the package and also make it lighter so that it can easily be mixed with other ingredients. It is all done now, so I'll quickly take you through the rest of our ingredients. This is our sifted flour, butter, sugar, some warm water, evaporated milk, yeast, salt, nutmeg and 1 egg. So to start with, I'm going to scoop 1 spoonful of sugar in a bowl and then add the yeast. In goes some warm water and then I'm going to stir it very well and cover it and set it aside for about 10 minutes for this to proof. 10 minutes is up. Look, it has proofed perfectly, so I'll set it aside and go over to the next stage. Okay my lovely, so this is our sifted flour. I'm going to put everything in the food processor and then add the sugar. If you are not using the food processor or a kneading machine, just use a large bowl and put all these ingredients according to what we are doing here. And as you can see, I'm cutting up the butter into small cubes so that it is evenly distributed. And I'm going to put the salt at the corner before I add my nutmeg, and then the evaporated milk will follow, so as the egg. So once I've got all these in, it's time for us to go for our nicely proofed yeast and add it onto our flour and the rest of the ingredients, and then we'll go ahead and knead this straight away. So we are going to knead this for about 15 minutes, but mind you, we don't want to overheat the blender, so intermittently we'll be stopping it for it to rest. Okay, so we'll go ahead and knead the dough. If you are kneading manually, you may have to knead for more than 10 minutes until you have the consistency that we are looking for. Okay, so it is ready. I'm going to just put a little bit of oil on the surface and rub it in. You can also use flour if you wish. It is a sticky dough. As you can see, it is really soft, so you may have to pat your fingers with some flour or oil, as I have done. And when you stretch it, it should be able to hold on. It shouldn't break off easily. Look, I am stretching, but as you can see, it is not breaking off easily. This is the perfect dough that you should be aiming for. So now that we've got the perfect dough, we are going to oil our bowl and put it in there and cover it tightly, preferably in a warm place, for about 1 hour or until it has risen nicely. 1 hour is up, so we'll just punch up any air from the dough. I'm going to divide it into 2 to start with, and then half of it will be molded into a bigger loaf. So with that, I'll just pat it up with my palm and fingers and then roll and tug as illustrated on the screen. Yeah, so just tuck the ends in again like this, just to make it pretty, and then tidy it up nicely before you place it in your bread tin. You can use a parchment paper just to make it easier to take it out once done. Okay. With the other one, we are going to roll it and then divide it into 3, leaving some small sections to do the twist with. You would see shortly what I mean by that. So now that I've got all the sections ready, this is what you do. You roll it first and then you tack the two ends together, roll it again as demonstrated, and then roll and tack with your hand as we did previously with the bigger loaf. So this is ready. As you can see, it looks so nice already. And then with the top one, I just kind of roll it like into one string and twist it all the way to the end and then place it on the bread. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'll finish the rest off camera and then place them on the tin for you to see. Hello, this is Owisu's Kitchen. If you're a new subscriber, thank you so very much for doing so. And if you are not, I hope you consider to join us by subscribing with your bell activated so that anytime I post a new video, you will be the first to be notified. Now it is all done. What's left for us to do at the moment is to allow the dough to rest a little bit before we bake it. So I'm going to cover it and leave it on the counter for about 10 minutes for it to rise again, and then also allow it to rest. Okay, and then we will bake it straight away. So time is up. Now our bread is ready to be baked. I have already preheated my oven for about 10 minutes now. So I'll go ahead and place them, making sure it is not too close to the direct flame. So I kind of slide it sideways to prevent it from burning. And now look, our beautiful freshly baked sugar bread is ready. Yes, this is the loaf and this is the other one. I was really proud of the result. It is soft, chewy, delicious, and it smells heavenly. Yes, I do really hope you give this a go. Yes, look how soft the back is. I am so excited I couldn't even wait for this to cool down. I wanted to enjoy it whilst it is still hot and steamy. It bounces right back. And wait until you see how it looks like the next day. The next day I managed to reserve some and I'm going to show you shortly. And it is chewy, delicious, it's just perfect. I do hope you give this a go. You would absolutely love it. And my kitchen is literally engulfed with the smell of freshly baked bread. Mami nyua kono kakra. She with the butter no crash and it melts straight away because it is hot. And this is the next day. It hasn't lost its freshness, taste or texture at all. After begging my kids not to finish it so I could demonstrate, I was so pleased to find it still on my kitchen counter. Yes, it is so soft. So we went ahead and fried some eggs and we really enjoyed this. Just take a look at how appetizing this is. And I hope you enjoyed the recipe. If you did, please don't forget to like the video and share if you can. I would really appreciate that. And thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in my next video. Until then, take care and stay blessed. Bye bye.